Hi, it's Shar. It's January 3rd. Just had a weird situation happen and just want to make sure I document it. The abuser of me, Anthony, has actually moved on and had a new girlfriend, and there were some people who were reaching out and trying to. They were panicked for her and trying to, I don't know what they were trying to do, just warn her. And I think that, it's a hot mess. By the time a narcissist has taken the relationship with somebody into the public realm, what you need to know is that his talons are into that person pretty deep, and he's pretty confident that they're not going to go anywhere. And that's exactly what happened to the abuser and his girlfriend, to the point that his new girlfriend had gone and unfriended several mutual friends because she thought I was sending messages through them to her. And I'm sure it has to do with him watching my page. Well, just about an hour ago, I signed on to my Facebook page. Let me go back. And so before Christmas, my broker, Sheena, was a common friend with this girl, Elisa. Elisa Bryant is her name. And Elisa sent Sheena a note, and I'm going to get those emailed to me just so I have them in my history of all of this that's going on, saying, hey, listen, I have to unfriend you. You've got one of your agents that's causing some problems, and she's tagging me and stuff, and blah, 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 blah. It's nothing personal. And sent Sheena the screenshots of the messages, and that she, didn't want to involve more people in the drama that's already created. And so Sheena replied back, yep, understand, no problem. Well, about an hour ago, I go to my timeline and I see that this girl, Elisa Bryant, his girlfriend, has liked one of my videos. Now, from what I understood, we're not friends on Facebook, and I'm assuming that what's going on, because I blocked him on Facebook, is that he is somehow getting to Facebook through her profile to see mine, because my profile is open to the public. However, if I blocked you, you don't get to see it anymore. And so it was the video about November 11th about my car being keyed. And out of all the videos that she watched and that she liked, and I've screenshotted it to prove that she liked it, that really shows how the pattern of harassment and also just gaslighting, or not even, God knows what this woman knows about me or thinks about me. I would think that I've been very verbal lately, and so I don't know. His talons are in her pretty deep for her to even be able to identify truth. And I had just shared with my broker, who just shared this new information with me, that Elisa had reached out to her to unfriend her and stuff, that I bet it was him on her Facebook page keeping an eye on me. So when I hung up, I went and blocked her on Facebook so she can't see my profile anymore. But he'll just create a fake one. He's got them. He's got many of them. And he's an expert at this. He's a predator. But he wanted me to know by liking the video. He was sending a message directly. He, or she for that matter, was sending a message directly to me. And so remember, I'm the one with the no contact order. And so with me being in the no contact order, he's harassing me, or she is, through him. So I just want to document this. I am going to be meeting with my attorney this week to proceed with the court date. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to take a plea deal. The DA using the threat of putting me on the sex offender list should actually outrage a lot of people, because the sex offender list is made to protect. It's not made to be used as a threat, or it is a punishment. But I am not a sexual predator. What is going on here had nothing at all to do with sex. I was calling out for help, and in the middle of calling out for help, I might not have picked the best way to do it at the moment. I did not know that this person was under 18. And to the point that, this was 2 weeks after I met him. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all of that. I'm not going to fight it all. But just documenting that, the harassment continues. And to the point that his girlfriend has liked my only video, and it has to do about my car getting keyed. So, if you think that domestic abuse isn't real, or that you think, oh, you know what, here's this strong woman who's very successful and that nothing can happen to her, learn my story. Learn my story. because it can happen to anyone at any time. And you don't see it coming. And I mean, in victim blaming, meaning why did you stay with them so long, until you've been in the situation or you've been trained on domestic abuse, you just don't understand. It's one of those things that, how do you try to explain gravity to somebody who has never experienced gravity? You can't. And so just know that's my update. Today's July 3rd. I did create 2 other, so I launched the Secret Foundation, and that's CKRET. I keep using that hashtag. CKRET is Shark Laceris Real Estate Team, but it's also my coaching and my speaking platform also, which is Renew, Empower, and Transform. And so the Secret Foundation, which is actually really neat when you think about how, everybody wants you to stay quiet and not speak up as a victim or to bring attention to needed causes. The Secret Foundation is here to make sure we bring awareness through education. We bring change, needed change, and also some of that change is needed to be funded through money. And so my idea came to me last night while I was driving home, was through the real estate world. If somebody is looking for real estate anywhere in the world and they have been impacted or affected by domestic violence, they can use the Secret Foundation to partner them with an agent that's going to give a quarter of their commission to a local domestic violence charity. So this isn't even anything that pays me. This is just something that I so firmly believe in that I want to make sure I'm bringing attention to this. And so we have 2 different pages. One is for the agents who want to participate in the leads as they come in, and the other is just where the page will be to bring community awareness. For the last month, I've been laying up in my room, healing from surgery, but also just kind of sulking. And now that I can get around and my brain is a lot clearer, I am not a very good victim. And I have to sit back and look at what are things that in a moment when I feel disempowered, and I had shared a story about how when my daughter was younger and her older sister kind of bullied her or made her feel disempowered, I wanted to find a way to make her feel powerful. And through the process of allowing her to pick the punishment, that did that. So for me, setting back, and it is not acceptable to me to sit back and waller. You can have emotions for a day or 2, but from then it's, okay, how can I make this better? And if I've got to go through this, God, wouldn't it be great if I was like the last person that ever had to go through this? And I did such a good job of it and bringing such good awareness to it, and nobody else ever has to go through this again. That would be fantastic. But if I have to go through this to create change in areas that I think need affected. I've done this my entire life. When I saw something I thought was wrong, I didn't stand by and just watch it happen. Because when you stand by and you watch it happen, it's almost as bad as doing it. You're either contributing or contaminating. And if you're not contributing to make change happen, what are you doing? So those 2 pages, those Facebook pages went live today, and they're actually getting quite a bit of attention. And I'm sure that's why he was kind of stalking and seeing what I was up to. So that's today's update, and I will talk to you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.